All right, here we go. So today is Tuesday, 9th of March with the 11th grade C. We are here. Ah, my cat. Okay, we are here today to start the new unit. I mean, the new unit is the first unit that we're going to be working on. And today we're going to be introducing it after we call the roll. Later, we're going to comment the topic, do some vocabulary, and if we have the time, some bookwork. Um, we have some words today, and these words are connected to daily expressions in English that can be very useful. Do you know any of them? There are one, two, three, four. Four expressions. Do you know any of them? Cut some slack.
I hear Slack, but I didn't know the meaning.
Slack. Slack means cuerda, and hanging there. Pull. Long story short, and pull someone a leg. Has anyone heard any of those? No? Okay, let me give you an example. So for example, if you're talking about, okay, Mr. Loyal is asking their parents if he can go to a movie. Okay, and he asks for money. He says, Mom, Dad, I want to watch this film with my friends, but I haven't got any money. Would you give me some? And the parents to start, Jose, you're always asking for money. What do you think? We're rich. Do you think the money comes out of trees? How is this possible? Don't you know all the things that, okay, blah, blah, and that is like 10 minutes. So then Jose says, Mom, Dad, cut me some slack. Come on. I can ask my friends, so stop it. Cut me some slack. What do you think it means? Cut me some slack. Situation two, for example, let's say Javiera wants to go to a party and she's old now. She's over 18, and the parent says, "What time are you gonna get home?" Okay, is someone checking you home? Uh, Answer the message if I send you a message. Please let me know when you arrive there. Send me a message when you come back. Blah 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 blah. And Javier says, "Mom, Dad, I'm going with my friends, so you don't have to worry. So please cut some slack. Cut me some slack."
Como que no te preocupes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of like that. Like don't be so strict on me, because slack mean cuerda. So I imagine like a piece of slack around your neck, maybe, and like a like a like a pet, right? And they take you everywhere, so you want them to, like lose the slack. Ah, cat, come on, stop it. All right. Next one, it says hanging there. For example, if you see your best friend who is very sad because something bad happened, and you told him, okay, everything will be all right, so it's gonna be slow. So hanging there, hanging there, hanging there, please. Be positive. Things will be all right. What do you think?
It's like stay with me, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Like be patient. Don't don't do anything crazy. Just be patient. Wait. Things will get better. Hanging there. Like hold on. Okay. Don't go down. Don't go sad. Don't go depressed. Hanging there, please. So that's one. And if you say, okay, you're telling a story to a person, you're telling something, an anecdote, for example. I went this and that, and I did this and that. And some people are, they they tell you every detail, and it's very long. So at the end, uh, almost at the end of the story, this person sees that the other people are a bit bored. They're like, "Oh, when are you gonna finish the story?" And this person says, "Okay, people. Long story short, I fell into a hole and I broke a leg." Long story short, what's that? Okay, long story short, or if you know you're gonna tell a very long story, you get to the middle and then you say, "Long story short, this happened."
Es como para simplificar o cuento corto.
Yes, cuento corto. Yes, that's the expression that we use in Spanish a lot. Bueno, cuento corto, esto pasa. Okay, long story short. That's the thing we use. Thank you, Cristobal. And finally, okay, you are with a friend and you are messing with your friend. Okay, you're messing with your friend. That would be a synonym. And this person is not getting the idea. It's like confused. Like, why is this person saying this? Um, is it true? And then you realize that this person doesn't know that you're joking. So what you're doing is you're pulling your friend's leg. When you pull someone's leg, what is it? And after the joke, the person says, "Ah, you were pulling my leg. Ah, come on." You would have said, "Haha, XD, XD." Or if I tell a joke, for example, to Renata, for example, and she doesn't understand, and I continue with jokes, and she doesn't understand, and then she realizes, "Oh, wait, the teacher is pulling my leg." I say, "Yes, I'm pulling your
Es
leg."
como agarrar para el deseo.
Yes, agarrar para el chuleteo. Yes. Agarrar para el deseo. Sí, lo mismo. You're pulling someone's leg, okay? I said a word before that is joking. Messing. I'm messing with you. Yes, that would be a synonym. Well, I think it probably has two meanings. Uh, mess with someone. You can say, "Don't mess with me." No te metas conmigo. Okay, like a bad thing, like because I'm dangerous. Don't mess with me. Oh, don't mess with him. He's dangerous. Or he knows karate. But if you're messing with someone, okay, I'm messing with you. Don't worry. It's like I'm joking. Okay, so it has two meanings. And negative is be careful, don't do it. And in positive, it should be like I'm joking. All right. So in thank you. In terms of the recommended, we have some songs and also we have some series. So I have here a song that I've been listening to the whole week called Pasta from the Marias. It's a really cool one if you like chill music. Also, a video game, Hades. Have you played this video game?
I have heard of it, but I haven't played yet.
Mm. All right, so maybe you will give it a go soon enough. It's on Steam. It was quite popular because it's difficulty, I think, but it's really cool. I bought it some days ago, and so far so good. So far so good. What is that? The game? So far so good. I haven't finished it, but so far so good. What is that expression?
Y hasta ahora ha sido bueno.
Hasta ahora super bien. Claro. So far so good. Also recommending some series. I saw that someone put a heart in Grey's Anatomy. What a series! It's really long, but it's really good. So if you haven't, you're very young, so you can finish the series in no time because it's super long series, really interesting for people, especially who would like to study medicine and those kind of things. It's good. Another series that I'm recommending is Star Wars Rebels. So if you like The Mandalorian, like me, for example, here I have my T-shirt of The Mandalorian. Um, Star Wars Rebel is a must watch if you want to continue with the Star Wars universe. Absolutely yes. Also, The Office. If you like, or if you want to have a good time watching an English series and learning lots of vocabulary and having fun because of the stupidity of the show, please watch it. Do me a favor. They say, yeah, doctors say that it can cure depression. The Office. No joke. All right. Gonna stop sharing now, and we're gonna move to the role. Okie dokie. So today is 9th of August, and yes, I'm gonna put you in the list, Antonio. Here we go. All right. What a sad thing, the quarantine thing. So we're gonna just have online classes from Thursday on. Really bad. Do we have Crystal? Sorry, this is not your class. This is B. I need C. Give me 1 second. This is here. 12th grade B. Up to twice. Some people really late. What's going on with some people? Ah, there you go. It should be 11th grade. 11th grade C. Makes more sense. Okay, so it's 9, 3, and let's do it, people. Angelo? Angelo?
Yes.
All right, there you go. Renata?
Yes.
Perfect. Nicole?
Yes.
Thank you. Maura?
Yes.
Benjamina Regada?
Yes.
Daniel Barraza?
Yes.
Judith? Richard?
Yes.
Thank you, Richard. Vicente? No. Sí, Vicente Castle.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Antonio Castle.
Yes.
Jonas?
Yes.
Bruno?
Yes.
Thank you. Maca?
Yes.
Now, Francisco Cuadra? Mary Ignacia?
Yes.
Vicente Diaz? Deborah? Deborah's school. Valentina Espinoza?
Yes.
Thank you. Sofita Fernandez?
Yes.
Sophie. Sophie Godoy. No, she's not here. Okay, next one. Isidora Gonzalez.
Yes.
Cristobal Gutierrez.
Yes.
Mary Bellen. School. Rodrigo.
Yes.
Hey, Rodrigo. Morning. And Mr. Loyal is here. Javi Lopez. She's here as well. Alejandro Manzanares.
Yes.
Perfect. Matías. Sorry. Catamaran.
Yes.
Yeah. Mati.
Yes.
Valentina Peralta.
Yes.
Thank you. Ayelen.
Está presente, pero no puede hablar.
Thank you very much. She's here but can't talk. Valentina Rodriguez.
Yes.
Agustín, ¿sale? Andrés Segovia. Cristóbal Vega.
Yes.
Matilda.
Yes.
Perfect. Again, Agustín, Andrés. No answer. All right, let's do it. Okay, people, let's begin then. The introduction of unit number 1. Let's do this. Okie dokie. We are in the news. Okay, sorry. Let's go back a bit. All right. So we're going to start unit number 1. And before going to that area, it would be nice to go over some things. So I mentioned last class that we will be using the book from last year during April and March. Okay. And after that, we're going to be using the new book, and all the material will be uploaded to Google Classroom. So that means that you don't have to buy any new book. The material will be uploaded now in the morning of the unit number 1, and it will continue with the next unit on April. Also, each unit in evaluation will have 2, a quiz and a mini project. And both they will make up the 100% of the mark. Every project will vary depending on the theme of the unit, of course. Rules of online classes is very simple. Always turn on your camera at the beginning of the class and when I finish your role, something that you didn't do today. You're going to start doing it next class. Use the raise hand emoji to participate. That's very important because sometimes many people participate and get lost. And when participating, use your English, please, 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 because we have very little classes of English. We have very few. We have classes on today, and we have classes on tomorrow, and that's it. And it's only 40 something minutes, so it's very short. So please, please, please. And you must be signed into Google Classroom because in that platform, everything will be uploaded. So please have that in mind. All right, let's begin with the unit. This unit is called Making the News, and you can find this unit in the book. I'm just showing you what it is. You can find this in the book, on the page. God damn it, almost deaf. This is your book, right? And Making the News is unit 11, and this is in March. And in April is Playing by the Rules. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Okay, Making the News then. In this unit, in terms of contents, what we're gonna check in vocabulary are expressions with make, expressions with fun, infinitives, and also I'm gonna add some idioms on about the news. Okay, so we're gonna add also some idioms or expressions about the news. To continue with structure, reported statements or reported speech. This is new, you haven't seen it. You will see that the news context is the best scenario to explain this structure. Don't be afraid, it's not difficult. Number 3, report someone has said. That is a function. So the idea is that we can report what someone has said. For example, I can say, this is only an example of how the structure works. I can say that Mr. Loyal told me that he was going to see Space Jam 2. That is one example of how we're gonna organize the structure. And finally, what we have is a project, and here we're gonna make a short video of reporting the news. Okay. All the vocabulary and all the structures will be given in time. Any questions so far? Ooh, okay. Any questions so far?
No.
All right, let's continue. So, talking about the news, a quote that I found that was really cute. And one of the reasons that cats are happier than people is that they do not have newspapers. And this was said by Gwendolyn Brooks in the Mecca as a book. So, newspapers, the news, set your head on it because we're going to discuss some of those things. So first of all, what we're going to do is a brainstorm of vocabulary. Okay. So what I would like you to do is that we're going to write vocabulary words connected to the news around this main concept of the news. For example, I'm going to write TV news. Okay, now attention, you can also write. So we're going to give it 2 minutes so everyone can write around this vocabulary thing. So please write any word connected to the news. I'm going to put the timer. Let's go. You can write on the screen as well. Timer, 2 minutes. There we go. Newspaper, perfect. Yeah, newspaper. What else? What else? If you can't write it, you can write it on the chat and I can write it too. Now, what else? Let's continue. The radio, perfect. Perfect, perfect. What else? Imagine the news, you turn on the TV or the radio, the people who talk, social media, perfect. Some people, they get informed through social media, that's true. Twitter, Instagram, headlines, wow, good. And it made the headline, so that means that it has the title of the book. For example, Chilean girl wins international prize. So it's on the cover, it's on the headlines. So it means that it's really important. What else, people? Renata and Cristobal are contributing a lot. What about all of you? Journalist, perfect, nice. What else? Okay, we have a journalist and they, for example, they go to the street sometimes and they do something with people. They ask them questions. What is that? When you ask questions to another person. Oh, 2 minutes already. Okay, stop it. All right. So some other words, people, help me out. When you ask questions to another person in a TV news program or on the radio, what's the name of that? The chat is open. Thank you. Interview, yeah, very nice. Okay. YouTube. YouTube. Could be live news, maybe. Live news, and they can be streamed, yeah, on YouTube. What else? What is the name of the person that usually conducts the news? He has a name. The person that conducts the news, for example, usually it's a person that is reading the news. So there we have the two words. News.
News driver.
Yeah, news reader. The news reader, or some people call them host. And if it's a woman, it's the hostess. Okay, they read the news. I can't remember any, but in TVN and all the other channels, they have people who read the news. Channel as well, TV channels, newspaper. What kind of news? What general topic do the news usually cover? For example, if you watch the news, what things do you usually see? About what?
About the present.
Okay, about the current affairs.
Eso es.
Okay, current affairs mean everything that is happening now. Okay, and current affairs, they cover sports. Current affair talks about entertainment. Current affairs also mention politics. Okay, the economy. Oh, someone wrote up there. I can't see it. Trends. Okay, that's good. Trends. Trends, como las modas, lo que está en tendencia. Yes, thank you. Very nice. Also, what's the name of the person that, for example, especially on the newspaper, people who write on the newspaper. Journalists, ya está, yeah. Reporters. And what's the name of the person who edits the newspaper or the TV show in news? The person that edits. We have editor. And what about the person behind the camera?
Cameraman.
Cameraman. All right. Camera woman on the opposite hand. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. We have some words. Also, we have other things like, for example, scoop, which is a piece of news that is very fresh. Okay, that everyone would like to hear. That's a scoop. For example, I don't know. Let's say years ago, one of the scoops was that one of the princes of England was going to get married. Okay, to Meghan, someone like that, and everyone wanted to know more about it. So they had the scoop, like, we are the first in the news to know about this, and it's true. So that's a scoop. All right, let's continue. Any other words that you can think of? And there's another verb that we have to write here, broadcast. So when you broadcast news, it means you are transmitting. So broadcast is the same as transmitting. So for example, the news here are broadcasted in different channels. Okay, every channel has their own TV news broadcast. Transmission is the same thing. Okay. Podcast. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, appreciate. Some podcasts, they talk about news as well. They update daily, and they are an alternative to the canon of news, which is, TVN and probably some other options. All right, let's continue. I'm going to save up this vocabulary because I will use it during the unit. I'm going to take a picture. Wow, some people really having troubles with internet, I think. They are entering, reconnecting. Okay, this is the news. I'm going to put it in Classroom. All right, let's continue. So what we're going to do now is just have a quick look at it, some bloopers and some TV news. If you don't understand some of them, don't worry, some of them are in English, but I'm going to put subtitles, but sometimes the jokes are very, very subtle, so muy sutiles. Okay, but anyways, we can have a look. News are not that serious as we think.
Is there anything you can't do?
Sorry. Let me share the volume. Sophie.
Hola, profe.
Hey,
Profe,
what happened?
perdone, es que tenía mal anotado el horario. Pensé que empezaba a las 9:55.
No.
Que le transcribía una hoja en bloc y la anoté mal. Pero ya voy a hablar con las niñas para que me pasen los apuntes. Sorry, perdone.
All right, English.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so that thing happened. Okay, so don't worry, it won't happen again. So let's have a quick look. 1 minute of this. Bloopers in the news. Sorry.
Is there anything you can't do, Faith?
Sí.
Tomara que a Júlia seja muito feliz com a escolha dela.
Alex? Angie, I contacted Kathleen Zellner, who took Ferguson's case pro bono.
Walmart fights crime. What? I need some more coffee.
From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC7, would you not eat my pants? Ah!
Little did their neighbours know that in this quiet corner, this quite pretty little corner in the Kent countryside, at the cottage just over my shoulder is where...
Now, there was a fourth Gibb brother, Andy Gibb, who had a solo singing career. He died of heart failure at the age of 30. Robin Gibb was 62.
That's the most important thing of all, winning the trust of people that have put their trust in us, many of them for the first time, and Boris will have my full support as he does that.
Well, I don't know why he's talking to a tree.
Action 7 reporter Christine Pay is at the scene with what we know. Apparently, we don't have that story. Right now, astronomers at the University
Shooting investigation in southwest Albuquerque. You can see right here.
Coming up in weather, more sunshine and warm temperatures tomorrow. We'll have details on that and some rain chances as we move to midweek. That coming up in your forecast in just a few minutes.
Ryan, thank you. As I sit down now, a few clouds around Friday and Saturday, just 69 for the high in the Teton area, and then 84 again on Monday with lots of sunshine. So perfect weekend to spend some time outdoors. It should be pleasant out there.
Yeah, I do enjoy 69. I might need to go up to the Tetons. All right.
And you can join the conversation as well on Facebook and Twitter. Let's go to sport now, PK.
Brought a titter from the floor manager anyway.
You know, on the lighter side, though, Dave, I really appreciate... Dave gave me a mug like this.
If you look up some bloopers of news programs in Chile, they are funny as well. Okay, do you remember any news blooper, or you don't really watch the news on TV, people?
I mean, I remember one when, I don't know how to explain it, but one of the journalists, I think,
one of the reporters
was así, compared the host of the program with con el Coco. I don't know what's the translation of this character.
El Coco. Okay, look there. This one there is really stupid. Let me see if I can find it. I like this one. One of my favorite.
High pressure is keeping away all my friends. All the other clouds, they're all gone. So I'm just hanging out here by myself. A cumulus fair weather cloud. That's all I got to say about that. All right, 42 degrees outside right now in Chesapeake. 40. Guys, don't make me laugh too hard. I might precipitate. All right, 46 in Newport News, 46 in Norfolk, 42 in Chesapeake.
New this morning, a police department in California is taking an unusual approach to catch porn pirates red-handed.
Porch pirates, yes.
Oh, pardon me. Porch pirates.
Not porn pirates.
Oh, my God. I'm out of here. Please just finish for me. I mean, that is about as bad as it gets. Okay.
Okay. We're talking about porch
Did I really
pirates.
say that?
You did.
Okay.
It's
Lord
6:14.
help me.
All right. Get her some coffee.
Okay, look, Dr. Wayne Hope, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Yeah, hello. That's going to make somebody's something. All right, let's go to the highlights.
Oh my God. Come see. Look at that dog.
That is so great. Are they looking at that? Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, if you want to watch more, they're all available on YouTube. All right, nice people. So I'm going to leave you some questions, and these questions will be put in Google Classroom, and also I will quickly go around them before we go. All right, really quick, because it's about time. Let me see. All right, quick question to let me get Bruno. How often do you watch the news?
Actually, very often, because my parents watch the news every single day, I guess, and I must watch it with them when I'm having a cup of milk or everything. I'm taking 11 once.
Okay, having once or having
having dinner. Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, so because of your parents, you watch them. Nice. Javier Lopez, what means medios means what means of communication do you use to get informed?
Digital newspapers.
Okay, digital newspapers. Okay, anything else, Javiera?
TV news.
TV news as well. Digital newspapers and TV news. Thanks, Javiera. And Renata, how are news in Chile? In your Chile, how the news in Chile?
I don't know really. I mean, they are usually good, but lately we have realized that they are not good as we thought.
Okay, why is that? They're not as good as we thought.
Because lately some people have realized that some news are fake. Yeah, for example, once they say there was one of the manifestations in Santiago, when it was fake, there was no one there. So at this point, some people don't know if they can believe in the news anymore.
Okay, so then we have a new vocabulary word, fake news. And if I have to ask, for example, Miss Cata Marambio, for example, do you watch the news, Cata?
Sometimes.
And
Yeah.
can you think a positive thing from the news? Because here Renata mentioned something negative, which is sometimes fake news. And what could be positive?
Tiene que ser en inglés.
Try. Aunque sea fragmentado.
Okay.
Ahí vamos.
Ay, profe, no sé cómo decirlo en inglés, pero a ver, estoy tratando de pensar en la gramática para decirlo.
Quizás la gramática, vamos. Como salga, vamos. Aquí le ayudamos.
The news keep us informated.
Okay, that's something news keep us informed.
Okay. Informed. Okay.
Good. News keeps us informed. That's something. What about Mr. Jonas? Something positive about the news? Is Jonas here? Jonas, are you here? Jonas? Hello, Jonas.
Positivo. Sí,
Jonas.
sí, te escuchamos.
Yeah, we can hear you.
La verdad no sé, profe. No veo noticias.
English.
I don't watch the news really.
And don't really watch news. Okay, so
at least here in Chile, the news are very politicized because the owner of the media are from far right wing or far left wing. So there's no objective news anymore.
Wow, what a comment. Very nice. And with that comment, we're going to finish, because here what Mr. Jonas mentioned is that the owners of the news are people in power who usually show their own interest on the news. So that's a very mature version of how the news go. That's true. All right, I'm going to leave these questions, and also I'm going to leave the material to work during the week. And also there will be a homework, and the homework will be to read the text and extract vocabulary. So I'm going to put everything in Google Classroom during the morning, okay, for the next class, which is on get lost tomorrow in the afternoon, okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
¿va a subir el video?
¿Cuál video?
¿El de la clase?
Yeah, of course, yes.
¿Sí?
Yep.
Ya.
Yeah. Ahora en la mañana voy a subir las cosas, ¿ya? Voy a subir el
Ya,
material
bacán.
y la tarea. Right, people. I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care. It was a pleasure. And I hope